Okay, here we are at the Centre for Computing History, aren't we, Dan?
Yep.
Unfortunately rather quiet at the moment due to the current situation of the coronavirus.
Yep.
We're in the same boat as a lot of businesses and other charities, of course.
We are.
So we've got to find ways of trying to keep heads above water, keep ourselves occupied here.
Yep.
So what have we got?
So, in the next few weeks or so, we're going to be churning out quite a few videos, hopefully. Seeing as you can't come to us, we're going to bring the museum to you. And one of the things we're going to do is our podcast, but in video form.
In video form. We've been doing them in audio form up till now.
Yep.
The famous, as yet untitled, Computing History podcast.
That's the one.
Never thought of a name for it. If you can think of a name for this one,
yeah,
because we're hopeless at that sort of
thing. We're going to rename
it.
This is a perfect opportunity. Now we've gone from audio to video, we can give it a name.
Yeah.
And yes, hopefully you guys are a bit more creative than we are, and you can help us out a bit.
Yes. So as for ideas, we've got ideas for virtual workshops.
Yeah, virtual workshops, virtual tours.
Virtual tours. Yes. Maybe myself and Dan going around the games area and pointing out some of the more interesting systems we have out there.
Yeah. Little bits to camera from various members of staff here, because everyone's got a little story to tell. So hopefully we get some people you wouldn't normally see talking about what they like about computing, what games they're into. Hopefully you can get some, about backstage people.
And of course, one of the things, even though we're shut at the moment, it's the new world, social media and everything else. There are ways that you can still help us if you are able to. So help our YouTube channel.
That'd be really good. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Yeah.
And of course spread the word. We have 2 channels, haven't we, Adrian?
We do. We have our normal Centre for Computing History website, which has very interesting videos from people inside the industry and some videos of our events, and then we've got a slightly more light-hearted one.
Yeah, which is where this will be.
Yes, and that's Retrotech Archive. So
it's my favourite.
Yeah,
I like it.
Subscribe and you'll get to see exactly what we're up to here. Yeah. And so other ways that you great people out there could help us. We've got a little donate button on the top of our website. Of course, we know things are very tight for an awful lot of people at the moment, but if you can possibly help us with a little donation here and there, we would be so grateful.
We're good for toilet roll.
We are. We're incredibly good for toilet roll.
We are.
Thank goodness it was a total accident, total overorder when none of this had happened. So we're okay for that.
We're up for toilet roll, and hand sanitizer is pretty good.
Yeah.
But if you've got a couple of quid lying around, that'd be really good. You can donate through our page on our website, that'd be really handy. Of course, just watching our videos helps us a lot as well. And of course, again, hitting like and subscribe for both of our video channels, that'd be really, really good. Yeah. And of course, if you have something that you think might be relevant to us, you might want to share with us or link to us in one of your videos, that'd be awesome too. We'd love to hear from you.
Right, so another way that you might be able to help us out is to visit our online shop, which has all kinds of little bits of merchandise.
Yeah, books, coasters, mugs,
pens, pencils.
Yeah.
Anything would help us out really. Of course, seeing as you can't visit the museum shop yourself at the moment because the doors are closed.
Firmly closed.
Firmly closed, unfortunately, yes. Until further notice, I think we should have pointed out as well. So it's a very, very uncertain time for us. We have no idea how long this will go on for.
So yeah, we'll keep struggling on. We also have our eBay shop. We have an eBay shop called Game Bites for Charity, which is where we sell a lot of the things we don't have room for or need for. So if you want some old tech or some old accessories, have a look. There is a link in the description below.
Lots of good things on there.
Lots of good things on there. I'm in charge of that. So if you get it, that was me, and you're welcome.
Yeah, so we all hope to keep pretty healthy here, but we're
going to keep coming in, aren't we?
We're going to keep coming in. So we'll come in, unlock the doors. And it's a very, very strange sight at the moment, isn't it?
It's very weird being here and it just being... I mean, everything's turned off downstairs. Normally there's the hum and buzz of electronics being on downstairs, but now it's just...
we used to really get driven mad by the Alien Syndrome cab.
Oh, miss it. What wouldn't give to hear?
Now we'd love to hear it again. Well, we could.
We can split the switch.
But yeah,
it's fine.
But it would be a waste of electricity that we can ill afford at the moment.
It's pretty good.
So
the Sonic theme going for 8 hours a day. I miss it.
Yeah,
I miss it.
So, anyway, back to our usual podcast theme.
Yep. Usual
Let's
stuff.
catch up with some of the latest
Yes.
news. So, at last, we now have the side-by-side specs for the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5.
It's got 12 teraflops.
And that means what?
I don't know what that means or care.
No.
I don't know what it means.
So, I think there's a lot of people going a little bit crackers over these
Yeah,
specs.
the amount of fanboy, wailing and gnashing of teeth that's going on is very strange.
It'll be able to do another 20 frames a second or...
I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works.
It is... I think at the end of the day, if either side hasn't got good games...
Well, this is it.
That's going to be the whole crux of the matter.
Yeah.
If the PlayStation 5, as has been reported, isn't as powerful, it won't make a blind bit of difference if the games aren't there.
We've only seen one PS5 game, right? They showed it a few months ago, like they made a big deal out of it, and there's not much since then, I think.
No.
I am utterly baffled by the whole spec war thing.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, graphics peaked with the GameCube.
Well,
since then they've been alright.
I
But up
mean, you
until the
still
game
look at certain games now on the GameCube and you think, well, that looks
Metro
alright.
Prime.
Yeah,
It's good.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh yeah, that does
Eternal
look
Darkness.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, we could go on here.
We
but
could,
won't.
and we won't. No, but I think, it is very strange the talk of, an SSD speeds and all that jazz. I don't know.
And also, the other thing that I can see as being an immediate problem, especially in the realm of 4K gaming, is like having 1 terabyte SSD drives.
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 has an 825 gigabyte internal SSD.
Yeah, and the Xbox Series X are 1 terabyte.
Yeah, but as you've noticed, I've got a PS4 Pro. You've got a 1 terabyte drive in it. That's full.
Yeah.
Already, and these are PS4 games. Of course, PS5 games will be huge.
Yeah.
So how much storage you can get really?
You're probably expected to immediately go out and buy
They
some
do, yeah.
kind of external drive.
And
I've got an external drive on both my
Have
Xbox
you?
and
okay.
the PlayStation 4.
Good on you.
And I think because every Xbox One S game is geared up for 4K or Ultra HD,
sure.
it's
needs that display.
enormous. All the files are
Right.
absolutely enormous. But PlayStation 5, I think I've got about 90 games installed on the thing.
Blimey,
So,
pretty impressive.
but next gen, if you don't get an external drive, I think you'll struggle severely.
I may have misheard this because I'm more focused on the backwards compatibility. I don't really care about next gen games. I'm kind of done. But there's been rumours for a long time, and the graphic on the web show they did had PS5, PS4 Pro, PS4, and had 2 empty gaps at the bottom, which hopefully is going to be 3, 2, and 1. But that's beside the point. They say if you want to run a PlayStation 4 game on a PS5, you have to use external storage for some reason, which is interesting.
Yes, it is a bit odd, isn't it? Okay, so of course the Xbox Series X has promised to be backwards compatible with all Xbox games.
Brilliant.
So,
I mean, I don't know why the PS5 can't, because a toaster can emulate a PS1. Any mid-range, not even that, any low-range laptop could.
Would it have something to do with them going out and overbuying or overspending on a certain online streaming service?
It could be that, but I'm fine with that. If they want to provide the entire library as a Netflix of games, like a PlayStation Now, as they have now, but with every game ever, I'll be up for that. But I do want the idea of taking a game out and putting it in and going boom.
Yeah.
Because you can emulate a 1 and a 2, no bother now. But a PS3,
Maybe a little bit more tricky, but
but doable.
But yeah, I don't know which way I'm going to go in the next gen
Yeah.
yet.
I'm pretty much. If I buy anything, it'll be a
think
PS5.
Probably would. Yeah. With an Xbox One's Series X, whatever on earth it's called, somewhere down the line later on. That's how I went this gen.
But what annoys me is the inevitable PS5 Pro that'll come out in 18 months.
With a 16 terabyte drive.
Yeah, seriously, and a million teraflops.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Flops, all about flops.
And of course, I think a new VR headset might have some kind of effect.
Yeah. Well, obviously, PlayStation VR 2 is done, a done deal. Wireless headset should be quite interesting with the PS5 hardware.
Yeah, but before any of this next gen shenanigans, because of course we might not now see these machines for some considerable time.
It's true. Talk of delays because of current events. Yeah,
might have to go well into next year now, which I won't mind because I've got a massive backlog.
It's
I've got a
frightening.
massive backlog of PS3 games, let alone 4.
Yeah, so true. Yeah.
So, but before any of that as well,
Uh-huh.
whether they're delayed or not, we do have a couple of big game releases this week, don't
It's a
we?
big week for games.
So we have, apparently, according to the latest reviews, one of Nintendo's finest games to date.
Oh, okay.
In the
Doomtone.
reviews I've seen. It's Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah, I'm excited. Mine's in the post on its way to me as we speak.
Well, mine's not.
Yeah, why is that? Why are you so anti-New Horizons?
I'm not anti New Horizons, it's just I cannot play New Leaf and New Horizons.
Right.
So I
Something
put
new.
530 odd hours into
It's true.
New Leaf.
It's true, I've seen the stats.
And
That is playtime on New Leaf.
I don't want to stop playing it.
You have a phenomenal setup though, to be fair.
So,
your Animal
great
Crossing
big
house.
mansion,
Yeah.
$1.5 million bells in the bank, I'm a billionaire.
You didn't just say that.
I did. I think that's what they call it.
Oh,
Do you
fair
call
play.
yourself that? Sounds right,
I
doesn't
don't play it enough.
So,
I'm not as good as you. But.
yeah, I don't think they do call it that. I might have
They do now.
that. But yeah, so yeah, billionaire. And
Okay.
everyone's happy in town.
Oh.
I've got an ordinance in place where everyone waters the flowers for me. And I've still got things to do. I haven't caught all the fish.
Oh.
Haven't caught all the bugs. That is actual bugs, not viruses. It's just so many other things to do. I need to do the decors
Yeah. Okay.
in the room, in all the rooms. I've got a balloon room at the moment, that sort of thing. And if any of you don't know what I'm talking about, then
You win.
you really do need to take a look at Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So you're very excited for it. It's your first Animal Crossing game,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
no, it's since the GameCube. I played the one on
Oh,
the
you played the
GameCube. I got
GameCube.
it on US import back in the day, and I played the living heck out of it. I put some serious hours in, but since then, yeah, I played Wild
Wild
Yeah.
World, yes.
The DS one.
Yeah.
I played that a little bit, but I've always found that the necessity to play at specific times of the day has hampered.
Yeah.
If you work 9 to 5, you can't shop, you can't buy a new house, you can't do a lot of these things because it's unless you get the special Night Owl ordinance.
Yes. Or
Or
do what I do on my
Cheat.
3DS, and I have the clock about 5 or 6 hours behind.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I don't get to play it till the evening, but
Yeah, there you
everyone's
go.
out enjoying the sunshine in the game.
Okay, that's pretty clever. Pretty clever.
So, and just remember, if you ever visit anyone else's town, to put the clock right.
Oh, okay.
All the villagers really start asking questions.
But they think you're cheating. They think you're time travelling.
So, bit of the old time travelling. Yeah.
Apparently, they got a way around that on New Horizons. I was reading today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Should be interesting to find out what that
Cool.
is.
And of course, the other big game,
Yeah.
we've got cutesy Animal Crossing.
Mhm.
It's lovely little looking after
It
your
is.
little
It's very twee.
your little plot and all the rest of it. You're looking after your little animals. To Doom Eternal.
Very excited. But I can't have both.
I'd be far more excited if I'd ever finished the first one. And because
Yeah,
I
it's
got
strange.
really, really fed up with certain demons in the Doom. What's the female one that?
Oh yeah, the
spins
spinny
round
one
and then
launches them.
disappears.
Yeah, okay.
I got fed up with her.
You've got to focus on that one.
So
Anything
yeah.
else is secondary, just kill that.
Well, not really, because one that just comes up and kills you with one punch
Find
is a
it.
bit of a problem. And
Keep moving.
and the first time I came across a massive boss, I was just like, I'm not sure this is for me anymore.
Oh.
So I would like to give it a go, but I bought Doom with my PlayStation 4. It was one of the games that came with it.
You've got Marvel copies, haven't you? Have you got a Switch as well?
I've got it on Switch, and my God, did they do a good job on the
They
Switch.
do.
version.
It's very respectable. Yeah, it's very respectable.
So you only really notice if you're sat close to the TV, which I'm forced to because my room is small. But it does. It's
yeah.
Doom in your hands, which was the first time that I think I probably got the Switch.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
before that I was like, well, what's the deal with it? You plug it in, it's not as powerful as the other two.
Yeah.
And then it was like, took it out of its cradle, put the controllers on, had Doom in my hand, and I was just like,
Kind of works.
Nintendo might have done it again.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I'm a big fan of lore in games, and they're going to expand on the Doom Guy lore, which is very exciting. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game.
I'll just nod.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've done a lot of new stuff, added new things, so it's going to be good. And of course, course, there's the classic ultra-violence, which is always a win.
Yeah. I did find in the first Doom, this might be controversial and ignore me.
Like 94.
But I did find you go and you rip the heart out of that thing, and then you just get attacked by about 20 or 30 of the same monsters, and then just go to another area, do the same thing. Did get a little bit...
That's fair.
Bored doing that.
There are some bits which are very signposts as being an arena section.
Yeah.
You find certain areas where, there's a couple of, pillars and low hanging bits, and you can hide behind there, and it's, I'm going to expect wave after wave of enemy here, but I don't know.
Probably because, as usual, I take a bit of a kamikaze approach to first persons.
Good,
and I took the advice that I can't remember if it's Wolfenstein or Doom where it says there's no point hiding, just go out and attack. And I do, and I die a lot.
Yeah.
So it's got to be said. But I'll give it a go. But I'm one of these people that never really buys games full price anyway.
No, that's another thing. I'll be waiting a while because remember, like Doom 2016 came down in price pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just give it 6 weeks and pick up for 35 quid. Hopefully that'll work.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like a few years behind on Call of Duty games.
Oh goodness, I can't remember the last one I played. I played Black Ops way after it would be anything. Black Ops is really good.
Yeah, Black Ops is
the
good.
story is mental. It's crackers. Anyway.
I unfortunately played Black Ops 2 on the Wii U.
Oh,
it's a bit buggy.
Oh, can imagine.
So I got one of hostage I was supposed to be rescuing. I got him stuck in a tree. And
that's not ideal.
Every time I just walked into a certain area, they'd just instantly shoot me dead.
Right.
But it had saved.
Right, so
it's completely just
mowed down.
No hope. Right, so if the current situation gets any worse, we could all end up on lockdown.
Yeah.
And there might be people out there who want a few games to tide them over.
Well, this is it. Yeah, if you do find yourself, isolated, trapped in your own house, how can you occupy yourself? How can you fill those hours? And so a few game ideas that we've been having.
So, Animal Crossing, we've mentioned it already.
Endless fun, no threat, very chill, lovely music, just doing nice things for people.
Yeah, I know you're very fond of Farming Simulator.
I do love a farming sim, endless stuff to do, and it's a very slow game. Almost boring. That's one of the charming things about it, I think. Any of the sim games are great. And of course, if you're a mobile gamer, several apps have become free during the ongoing troubles we've been having. So there have been a few news articles of some quality games actually that have been made free just to entertain you on lockdown.
Do they still have any in-game purchases?
Almost certainly they will have. There'll be some sort of advertising or buy the full version. But I think on the most part, it's been a good move by the mobile devs to play this game for free while you can't do much else. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
And of course, if things got even worse, you could end up on a little desert island somewhere.
You could guarantee your safety by.
So if you were dropped out of an aircraft onto the sands and you survived the fall. What 3 games would you hope to have with you?
Oh, so this island inexplicably has all the consoles. And
you'd have a big crate dropped with you.
All right, okay.
So sort of
providing
it all survives. The parachute drop to the ground.
So what 3 games would I take?
Yeah.
To a desert island. Desert island games discs. I would take Metroid Prime, because that's the best game of all time. I would take Farming Sim, because there's just so much to do and you can't really get bored of it. There's so much other stuff to be working with. And a third one, there's so much. I mean, things like things you can play endlessly. Like I can play Super Metroid endlessly. I can happily just keep playing that. Resident Evil 4, another one you can just happily finish it, start again, and finish it, start again. But I think I'll go old school. Maybe I would play Sim Tower. Sim Tower. Okay. I love Sim Tower. It's a cracking game. There's an updated version of it a few years ago called Project Architects. No, Project High Rise Architects Edition on the Switch. Right. It's pretty good. So it's very much in the style, but it's something missing. It hasn't got the charm of Sim Tower. So what about your 3? You're heading towards this desert island. What 3 games are clutched in your arms?
Well, I would have to have my 3DS. Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Yep, good choice.
Still got so much to do on that game.
Yeah.
As I've said already.
Yeah.
So that'd occupy a lot of my time. Then Oh, it's got to be like you said, long-lasting games or
Yeah.
endless games. So I'm talking Tetris or Zookeeper would be another one.
Zookeeper would be a good choice. Yeah.
Then I would only need the one machine again.
Yeah.
So got Zookeeper, even though it's got that really ungrateful guy on the high score table. You spend an hour playing it and he comes up, oh, that's not very good.
Yeah. Can't play some people.
But yeah, so that kind of takes a sense of achievement away from that game. But I still like it.
Yeah.
And then of course there's yes, going back a bit old school, I would have to say Hero.
Yeah. Excellent choice.
On I've played it on a lot of formats. Spectrum, Atari. I've got it on some PSP collection somewhere even.
Really? Oh wow.
So that's a really great game. Those who haven't played it, you got your little rescuer with his little helipack on his back, sticks of dynamite in the pockets,
Risky.
goes down, destroys walls, makes his way down to a trapped miner at the bottom.
Okay.
And it's just one of those little pleasing games that I could just play and play and play. Very early on in my gaming life as well, so it's always stuck there.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah, so of course Hero being a pretty old game, we're sat in front of a very small selection of our 12,000 software titles. Hero is actually just over there in the Atari section. And that's another thing we'll be doing an extensive video on is video game preservation.
Yeah.
How are we going to look after these things in the future?
This is it.
So we've got all these on the shelves, they look lovely, but eventually we're going to have to start looking after them a little bit better. So plastic separated from other plastics.
Yeah. Paper separated from plastics.
Yeah, make sure everything, oddly, and this is going to be controversial in the video game world, make sure that there is nothing sealed. Yeah. Sealing horrible things in is bad.
I hate to break it to people, all those sealed games and consoles you have are probably rotting inside.
I recently unsealed a TurboGrafx game, and I will be actually showing this one, and the cartridge has stuck to its little vinyl sleeve.
Oh god.
The vinyl sleeve had then stuck to the cassette case or the plastic case, and then there's a little plastic clip that goes over the top of that. That had become stuck to the vinyl case as well, which had then reacted with all the off-gassing and then damaged even the paper manual inside. So sealing games is just really terrible idea. Yeah. We've got to let them breathe, let the different components breathe. Yeah. Off gas, as it's called. Yes, we're going into a lot of more things like that. We'll have a lot more time to do it, unfortunately.
We've got a couple of videos coming up detailing our process of how we're going to preserve games and how we're going to store games, and clean games and machines.
And the machines, yes. So we'll be showing how to look after a 1967 Elliott machine, for instance.
Look out for that.
And I'm getting the mould off of a PDP-11.
Oh yeah, machine. There's a lot to do there.
Which was in a garage for 20 years.
Good looking machine.
Good looking machine though.
Bit mouldy.
Yeah. So, that's about it for us for now. So we'll be doing a lot more of these videos, so keep watching, don't forget us. Let's say if you can think of any way that you can help us at all, then
that'd be very cool.
Let us know.
Even if it's something as simple as subscribing, notification bell, liking our videos and telling your friends about them, that'd be really cool.
Coming up with ideas of things that you might like to see at the museum. We've got an extensive online catalogue, so have a look through that, look at any of the machines on there that you might want to take a closer look at and let us know. Yeah,
we'll happily do it. We've got some ideas for things coming up. I think we've got some pretty cool videos coming out in the very near future, so it's going to be good. Yeah. Alright. See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.